Welcome to FitFarm, a show dedicated to creating a better life through fitness and the grappling arts. I'm Joseph Aronson.
I'm Jackie Baker. It's time to get jacked.
What's up, everybody? So today I have a special guest with me from deep down under in Belvedere, Illinois. It's Ryan Rutherford. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Doing well. Glad we could make this work out. I mean, you got a crazy schedule coming.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, dude, totally.
I know. Just a quick intro about yourself. You're from the area.
Yeah. So parents moved here when I was like 10 to Belvedere from Pennsylvania. So I'm pretty much all I can remember is from Rockford, Belvedere area.
Yeah.
So,
Nothing. You can't remember like
no.
5, 6 years old and
Plus getting punched in the head.
yeah.
So long, it doesn't
the
help.
CTE is kicking. So you can't really do a comparison as far as life there versus life here.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal, man. Not a big deal at all. So, when did you actually get started into martial arts in general?
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, when I was like 14, 15 years old, a lot of my friends can actually tell you I was like a big. I played sports like a normal kid, like basketball, baseball, and stuff, and I was super overweight. Well, not super overweight, like 230.
Really?
And, yeah.
And look at you now, dude. You're like
dude.
160 or something, or 170?
Like 175.
Yeah.
180.
Wow.
And I was just dicking around. We were playing the UFC video game, one of the first ones to come out. I'm like, this is so cool.
For like PS1 or something, or
exactly.
throwback.
Yeah. So I went online, found No Joke, and I took a grappling class. I'm like, that was the coolest thing ever.
Nice.
And I dabbled with it a little bit, kind of dicked around, grappled for like a month, and then I tried a boxing class. And like 3 years later, I dropped like 60 pounds. I wasn't like sparring or anything. And I started sparring or started really liking it. And then when I was 19, I had my first boxing match just outside the gym.
Really?
Yeah.
Just right outside
yeah,
of
they had
No
a
Joke?
USA boxing gym, USA boxing event just outside.
Wow.
And it was the biggest shoot of adrenaline. And I mean, I haven't looked back since. I have about 25 fights right now.
Wow. Do you even remember that first fight? Because it's like crazy.
Dude, I remember the first 10 seconds of it.
And the rest was a blur, or what?
Dude, I was completely nervous. I'm like, what am I doing? I was freaking the fuck out. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And
this is crazy. What did I sign up for, right?
Right. And then Rich is like, all right. My coach, Rich Whiteneck, who owns No Joke, he's like, all right, here we go. And I remember I was a lot taller than the guy that I was fighting. First 10 seconds, I just walk in there, like hands down, just swinging like an idiot,
no.
and he cracked me, and my peripherals went. That's
Yeah,
what it sounds like when you get cracked. I'm like, well, I gotta do what I've been training to do, and I ended up really messing the dude up, and just
nice.
Off from there.
So he just had to wake you up real quick.
Right.
Pepper it in, wake you up. Okay, now I'm awake. What are we doing? Right? Okay, so you started actual boxing back when you were in high school then?
When I was 19. It was a freshman in college, yeah.
Okay, so just out of high school, 19. And you've been pretty much with it the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much. I had a little year when I'm in the National Guard, so I went to boot camp and all that stuff. So I took a year hiatus and I came back right to it. I think I had my first match like a month later after I got back.
Nice.
So, I mean.
Did you do any martial arts there while you were in the service?
No, it was just boot camp and stuff. They taught like a one-day combatives class, but it wasn't, it was just like, this is a rear naked choke. This is a mount.
Sure.
Don't get stabbed from here.
Yeah, right. Don't get stabbed from here. Don't get stabbed from here.
And I'm just looking at him like, dude, I can really mess this instructor up. Dude, I just know it. That's what I was thinking.
Like even the instructor's not that
right,
skilled or whatever?
Yeah, totally.
So, that's the worst because they could actually get like, there's plenty of jiu-jitsu guys around that are skilled that would probably like the work. You know what I mean? You could pay someone else, but instead you got this guy teaching you kind of stuff.
Whatever.
That,
You know what I'm saying?
you're kind of afraid to use. Like,
Yeah.
They're not use this in a real situation, but okay. So then forward to now, do you still do any grappling, or is it all?
Right. I have this fantasy. I don't know. I joke around all that I'll do an MMA fight someday, but if I once every year, probably I'll do a class.
Oh, okay.
Never,
so
not
it's
really.
It's all striking right
now.
now.
It's all just trying to get the basics down and just push from there.
So you did a boxing match, and now you're doing Muay Thai? Is that right?
Yeah. So I dabble between both kickboxing, Muay Thai, and regular just boxing because there's a lot of fights available for boxing. It's a lot of good way to get experience around here. So So I like kickboxing better. I like kicking It's really fun.
Yeah, you like the art. It's called the Art of Eight Limbs, right?
Yeah.
I like that too. It's more exciting to watch too as a fan.
Right.
Because there's just so many more, different angles, so many different things you can do.
There's even different types of kickboxing too. It's crazy. You have above the waist full contact. You have low kick, which is just low kicks. And you have K1, which is kind of like Muay Thai, limited clinch with no elbows and one knee. It's kind of like glory.
So there's pretty much now. Have you trained anywhere else kickboxing wise besides No Joke, or dabbled anywhere else?
Yeah. So when I was going to NIU, I still train there too. I make the trip up to St. Charles at Tri-City Muay Thai, and that's where I kind of learned my Muay Thai foundation, like learning my clinch, my elbows, and stuff like that. And I trained a lot of kickboxing at No Joke, or a Dutch style K1.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Yeah. Like different styles. There's American, in Dutch, and then there's obviously there's really hard Thai based.
But right now, just take whatever you can get, kind of fight wise. I mean,
okay,
it's popular as just K1 versus Muay Thai.
Yeah, at this level, I mean, and in this area, is it pretty cutthroat as far as getting a fight? I mean, it's hard to actually book it and the fight to happen.
Yeah, right now, starting off, not so much. You can be. Getting smokers and stuff like that. You just match up. You just you're kind of the same weight. You throw them in there, same experience. But right now, it's hard to find with people my weight with my experience. So,
okay.
So I haven't really fought in town in a very long time. Okay. My last local, I guess you would say, is the Sears Center of the Glory undercard. So
that's out in what is it?
Hoffman Estates.
Hoffman Estates, yeah. So you're still almost an hour from Rockford,
right? And that was the only fight in the state that I had last year.
So it's still the further you get into it, it's actually harder to find fights.
Exactly.
Right? How many bouts do you have actually so far?
Probably 25, around 25.
Holy cow, dude! So you're getting a few a year, easy, right?
Yeah, I try.
You just have to travel.
Yeah, right. You just I have one coming up in April in Key West, Florida.
Holy, dude, yeah, that's some serious travel. That ain't I'm just gonna go over here to Wisconsin real quick. I mean, wow, dude, I didn't realize that it was like that, chasing them down. I mean, did you ever deal with no shows or people that didn't make weight?
Oh yeah, dude, I probably hold the record. They have fights at Giovanni's for the XFO. I hold probably the record for the most no shows. I think it's 5, where I've showed up, sold some tickets, and just no one's showed up.
So how does that work for the people you sold the tickets to? Because I mean, if they're family or friends, they came just to watch you. They paid the money.
Yeah.
Do you get the money back, or how does that work?
Yeah, they're kind of just out of luck, or they get into the next show. So
it just rolls over to the next one?
Yeah, kind of, but it never really worked out. It was over 3 years where I never had a bout at the Giovanni's.
What in the world? I can't believe that. I mean, the way they advertise for it seems like such a big thing,
Right, and it's just I guess maybe the quality of fighters they have that they're matching me up with. I don't know.
Or the discipline. I mean,
I don't know.
Some guys just don't show up. I don't understand that either. Because why are you training? I mean, you're training for 6-8 weeks in a fight camp, maybe longer, 12 weeks, and you're cutting the weight or making the weight because there's still, fairly strict weight classes, right?
Yeah.
And then you just don't show up for the fight.
Yeah.
It's what was the point? I don't get it, man. That's just a very disappointing thing. So I know you were telling me off the microphone that you're actually going to be leaving town soon.
Yeah,
right?
This Sunday at midnight, I'm going to do a Muay Thai camp in Thailand. Wow. So I'm packing my bags. I'm going there for about 4.5 weeks.
4.5 weeks?
Yeah,
I was thinking like a week.
No,
Holy
dude.
cow.
Yeah, dude. 4.5 weeks of punching and kicking.
Trees?
Hopefully, I'm trying to go viral. Like this big goofy nerd just kicked down a banana tree.
Oh no, you're gonna be in the woods just kicking and punching banana trees.
Dude, I know. My thing is, I'm gonna kick it once. I'm gonna hurt my shin, and I'm gonna be done training.
Yeah, for good. I'm retired, man. Have you been there before?
No. I've only been out of the country once. I went to Poland for the National Guard for about a month. So I've never been outside the country. I went to Mexico. Okay, I take it back. I went to Mexico, but Cancun doesn't count.
Sure, but you can drive there. Yeah,
that's pretty much America where I was. It was
right.
A resort. It was a vacation.
That's crazy. I've never been to Thailand either, so I was just kind of curious what it was like. If you had any insight, do you know anyone there even, or you're just?
I don't know anybody there, but I know people who've been there before. So actually, one of the guys I know, a mutual friend in St. Charles, he went there for really long time, and he's kind of the one wanted to go to Thailand for probably and train and hopefully fight for at least probably 2 years, and I've just found every sort of excuse not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I read the timing was perfect. I was looking on flights, and it was really cheap. And I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. Boom. And I booked the flight.
4.5 weeks too. That's crazy. So you don't have kids, obviously, right?
No, I have a cat.
Okay.
But he'll be okay.
He'll be okay. Yeah, dude. I imagine if I tried to leave for that long, I would be in some serious trouble. But that's awesome. That'd be so fun. Do you know where you're gonna train? Do you have a spot?
Yeah. So I'm training at Muay Thai gym in Thai Maka, I want to say. So it's probably the equivalent of from where Rutherford is to Chicago from Bangkok.
Okay, so
it's probably about 70 miles.
Yeah, quick drive. I mean, that's awesome. Are you planning on just training every day there too? Just train, eat, sleep. That's it.
Repeat. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I know Sundays they have off, so I'm gonna go exploring some days on Sundays, or do whatever, embrace the culture. Go watch some fights. Try to fight myself. I don't know, dude.
Dude, eat some good Thai food, man.
I can't handle spice.
No? Oh, you're in for it there.
Dude, I took a year of Thai in college at NIU. They had it, so I knew I wanted to go. So I learned how to say no spice.
No,
that's all I need.
You got 1 year of Thai class. I learned one thing.
That's one thing I remember.
No spice. I'm good, dude. So anyways, now that you're going to Thailand for 4.5 weeks, I mean, that's probably going to totally up your game, right? I imagine that.
I hope so.
the way they train there, dude. Like when you see the videos and you see, I mean, all the stuff online, it seems like they're just animals, right? Yeah. So have you trained at any other academies locally, like
cross training? Yeah.
Exactly.
I train at No Joke here locally, and then Shane always has the door open for me at NICC. I help spar with those guys and help get me ready for fights, and that's pretty much it. And at Team Green, they've helped me. Todd's helped me get ready for some fights too. They're a little barn fight club like what you got here.
That's nice, dude. Hardcore.
Hardcore in the winter.
A couple space heaters in there.
It's miserable. I hate it.
That's funny.
I always told them, like, don't expect to see me in the winter. Like,
no, or when it's real hot in the summer.
Well, the summer's fine. Okay. I like the heat, but the cold, man, I can't do.
I'll be there in the fall and the spring, okay? But how do you feel about cross training? I mean, I myself feel it's super important just to get different bodies, different angles, different looks. Right?
Yeah. To a certain point, I think it's good. Yeah, totally. It's really awesome. I mean, if you guys are like competing against each other, you should be training.
Obviously not. They're gonna learn all your secrets.
As long as everyone's open and friendly, it can be a really helpful tool to up your game.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Especially like you said, as long as we're not competing against each other. I mean, obviously, then they're gonna learn your moves. They're gonna learn everything about you.
Snake in the grass.
Yeah,
all that type of stuff.
Right. Yeah, they've got someone in the corner recording everything. Like, I don't get this, dude.
Hey, where did Joey's GoPro go? Why is it right there?
That's weird. Why is it lighting up? But no, because a lot of people they're afraid to let people like cross train, let their students cross train. I mean, it seems like they're afraid they're gonna lose someone or to a different school. But I think if you've got a good program, you've been with Rich at No Joke for what, like 4 or 5 years now?
No, dude. I'm 23 right now. When I started there, when I couldn't drive, I was 15. So almost
8 years.
8 years, almost 10 years.
So I mean, obviously there's a good enough program to keep you coming back. Losing someone isn't a worry, I mean, the way I see it, if you're going to lose someone to another school, I don't think you really had them all the way. Anyways,
exactly, for sure, totally.
So switching gears here, are you going to watch the fights this weekend?
Oh, for sure. I'm going to try to. I think there's 2 title fights, right?
Yep, you got Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic. Yeah. So who's your money on there?
It was the heavyweight title, right? The guy from France, the homeless guy. That's how I remember. Yeah, dude, that's how I remember him, dude. He's just a beast, dude. I think he's just gonna walk right through him, dude.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
Well, dude, I think he lives at their performance institute now, right? So he's not even homeless anymore. He's got like the coolest house ever. Did you see like the video that Joe Rogan took of that place?
No, I've heard about it. Like listening to his podcast, like,
dude,
they have like all those cryo tanks.
Man,
float
yeah.
tanks or whatever.
Oh yeah, they got
some sci-fi looking stuff.
They got a tank that'll take you down to like negative 260 degrees or something, and in the same tank, the same room you're in, can raise the temperature to like 150 or something.
So yeah, because I tried the cryotherapy before. Actually, at the gym in St. Charles, there's one right next to like the suite next to it. And it's pretty beneficial. It's just too expensive.
Yeah. So as far as recovery, like
yeah. So it helps with the weight cutting process too. So you sit in this tank for probably 2 minutes. It gets to negative, I don't know, like 250 degrees maybe Celsius. I might mess those numbers up, but yeah, because really, and you sit in there and it shocks your body and you feel really tight. So I mean, it helps with recovery for sure.
Is there anything else you do as far as recovery if you're training a lot, like for a fight?
Not really. Ice
Just
baths.
eat, sleep.
Like if I have a bruise, if I have messed up legs, kickboxing, your legs take a beating. I do Epsom salt baths.
Yeah.
I just sleep and eat and train. That's pretty much it.
And you work full time then too, or train for the most part?
Right now, I'm kind of a transition period because I'm booked my flight to Thailand. I just graduated from college, so no one's going to hire me for a month. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of looking for employment right now when I come back.
Enjoy that time off, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing private lessons and stuff there too, right? Once in a while?
So I have a couple of clients who I've been training, my stepdad, my mom, and so they've been really enjoying it. My stepdad's lost like 15 pounds in like 2 months, so he's really liking it.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, was he really active before that?
Not really. I don't want to like bust him out, but I mean,
he wasn't working out.
He wasn't working out. He didn't have a program or anything.
Well, it's crazy because a lot of people don't think about how much weight you can lose and how it's actually when you're in a martial art like kickboxing or for myself like jiu-jitsu, grappling. You don't even notice the weight you're losing, right? Because you're just having fun doing it, sweating,
and you're learning a skill. It's not like I'm bench press. You know
yeah,
what I'm
dude, I'm sitting here lifting all the same weight.
Yeah, I'm not running on a treadmill with a carrot tied around my head.
Dangling or something in front of you. No, so that's a lot of people don't think about that. That's worth so much more than.
Just working out, getting a skill, dude. Yep. It's so cool.
And you're learning how to defend yourself too, in case, heaven forbid, something happened. You know, I mean, a lot of people think that you're learning how to fight just to go be a bully or something, but you're learning that in hopes that you never have to use it outside of the ring, pretty much, right? I mean, I imagine you don't get into a lot of altercations.
I've never been in an altercation outside of a ring.
That's awesome.
And I'm kind of afraid to.
Yeah, I mean, you could seriously hurt someone, dude, or
they'd hurt me, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
they had a knife.
Yeah,
I don't know how to.
Yeah, you ain't grappling anymore. What if he gets you to the ground?
Game over. He had a gun.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got 4 friends. I didn't know. Whoops. You know. He hit me with this car. Whatever. Right. That's funny, dude. So you got your money on Ngannou for the heavyweight.
Yeah, and I think Cormier will take it for sure.
Yeah.
The light heavyweight. I don't know. That one guy knocked out Jimmy Manoa pretty quick, and Jimmy Manoa is probably one of the top strikers in the world.
Yeah.
He fought our hometown hero, Corey Anderson. I mean,
that's right.
Yeah.
He was just back here, too, wasn't he?
Yeah. I actually got to work out with him for a day. He's cool. Super cool guy.
Did he do a seminar or something, too?
Yeah, he did a wrestling seminar, and he did a little workout with a couple of the guys in No Joke, a striking workout.
So he's from, where did he go to school? Hananiga? Roscoe area?
Yeah, he's from the Roscoe, yeah.
Okay, and then he wrestled, right?
Yeah, Whitewater, I think.
Okay, and then he got picked up by was he somewhere else before the UFC, or do you know?
I'm not too sure. I know he's on the Ultimate Fighter, and he won the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Rockford, right there, hometown, man.
Yeah, NBA players.
Yeah. We got what's his name? Van Fleet. Yep, man. Rockford representing.
I don't know if you know Angel Martinez. He's 16, 17 years old. There's a boxing gym downtown, and he's probably the top, like, whatever in his weight class, like, amateur.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's studs coming out of here still. I always like the main reason I even did this, I'll tell you now, because we're on here, and I haven't really told a lot of people, but a lot of people look at the Midwest as kind of like a flyover state, you know, and they don't appreciate any of the talent that's coming from the area. It's just everyone out west, like California, they're all the ones that get highlighted for everything, but like there's tough dudes
here. Coast
the East, both sides. But then we're in between.
That's like kind of where the most kickboxing is happening is on the coast.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah. There's some killers out there for sure, but there's a lot of tough dudes here that, and there's actually some good coaches too. Have you, I'm trying to think, have you ever trained with Bryce too? Bryce Frank?
Yeah. I know Bryce. He's a super cool guy.
Yeah. He was really good too, man. And
yeah, he's awesome. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Another local dude that he was training down in Thailand for a long time too. I think he spent like years down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You should actually,
I've talked to him about it, but he never brought it up. So it's crazy.
He won't tell you. I mean, he doesn't like to toot his own horn, but he will definitely. He's done it all.
Nice
for sure.
Because I know he's fought in Europe and stuff like that. He was telling me about that.
Dude, yeah, he's been everywhere for sure. He's great coach too. I don't know if you ever trained with him or under him or did a private with him. But he's good. So you got DC for. You're probably right. I think that dude, once he gets a hold of anyone,
he's just too durable.
Yeah.
Unless John Jones is fighting.
That's the only. I think that's the only person. I mean, he'll go up to heavyweight.
How crazy is that guy, dude?
Man, I don't know. The verdict's still out yet on the steroid thing, so I don't know.
Dude, I saw something on Facebook today. I don't know how like it's clickbait.
Yeah,
like John Jones takes polygraph about taking steroids and he passed it or something.
Sure. Yeah, they like those clickbaits are so funny. It could be like John Jones murders a woman or something. So you're like, oh, what? He killed someone. You click on it, it's like, yeah, this lady killed herself because she bet money on him or something. You know what I mean? Like completely unrelated. It's like, no, he didn't kill anybody. I hate that. I don't. How deep are you into social media? Are you like on it all the time or?
I'm like on it too much, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
dude,
like if I'm bored, I'm like, all right, let's check Facebook.
Let's start scrolling.
60th time today.
Yeah, that stuff's dangerous, right? I mean, because there's some stuff like I don't know if you notice it, but half of that's not even real.
Oh,
like
for sure.
Half of the happy pictures you see on there aren't real. Half of the super jacked dudes on there that are trying to sell their bodybuilding program, that's not real. Or the girls trying to tell you, hey, work out and you'll look like me. It's not real, dude.
Take this pill. Or what's the wrap around your belly?
It works, right? It works. Yeah, dude, it does not. It does not. That's false advertising. That name is false advertising.
Because I've had that for 2 years and I still don't have abs.
Yeah, dude, I'm still fat. What's up? Yeah, but you got to be careful, man, all the stuff you see. And then since you're training kickboxing, and also even people that train grappling, you can get a lot of bad information on that too on YouTube and stuff. You can go down a rabbit hole and you can watch these martial arts where there's the guy holding the gun. You ever see those? And the dude does like a somersault, kicks it out.
Martial artist.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's so funny.
No, man, you need to find like a reputable gym in town. And where you train, no joke, I've heard tons of good things about it.
I feel like any of the gyms in town are pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Who's the head kickboxing instructor there?
We have a coach, Chand. Rich is kind of like the overlord, I guess. And
he oversees the whole.
Yeah, and then I've been teaching a lot of the classes, but they're more fitness based, not for fighters and stuff.
Okay.
Well, they're workouts for fighting, but not tailored to fighters. They're pretty much non-contact classes and stuff.
Sure.
And then we have fighter training that Chand's been running.
Okay.
And,
So Chand, is it Tubio his last name?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Did he fight or kickbox?
I didn't know a lot about him. Yeah.
He does. Okay.
Yeah, he still fights.
And then who runs the grappling there?
I know Tony does the kids and Nick Paul, and we have a black belt that comes on Saturdays.
Okay.
His name's Tim, I think.
Okay.
I've never really. I was actually talking to him last Saturday, like the most I've ever talked to him. But we never hit it off.
Hey, what's up, dude? Like, hey, guy, I don't know your name, but what's up, right?
Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. Chand runs the kickboxing, and then does he do the kids too, or who does the kids? You do?
I think Danny pretty much handles like all the kids classes. Like I started off volunteering, like teaching the kids classes a long time ago. I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if they need somebody, I'll try my best.
Sure.
Yeah.
I do like a kids thing here. It's fun, but man, it's so much different than teaching adults.
100. Because I started off teaching 4 to 6 year olds. I did that program for a long time.
It's tough, dude.
It melted my mind.
Mm-hmm. Because you wouldn't believe like how far you have to break the move down.
And I even think teaching helped me progress as a fighter and learning my techniques. Because I'm like, okay, we're gonna throw a jab. Now we have to push off our back foot and then throw our left, like, and make sure our elbow is in on my right side.
Yeah, it makes you check yourself real quick, right?
So I'm thinking, like, oh, I taught the kid how to throw a jab like that. Why am I doing that?
Why am I doing it wrong? Dude, when I teach, like, any of the grappling here, oh, man, dude, there's some stuff you just do without even thinking about it, right? And then when you're trying to break it down, you realize, like, oh, my goodness, I forgot this, this, and this because I was just in a hurry. I just smashed through it, right? It's crazy. Teaching kids, and it makes a difference, too, like certain terms you use. You know, you can't just say, like, you know, when you're throwing your cross with your right or your power hand, okay, on your back foot puts the cigarette out, right? I would call it that. You're not going to say that to the bug. Yeah, squish. Exactly. So you have to be careful what you say there too. Like, yeah, kids are putting the cigarette out. Like, wait, what?
Your parents are like, excuse me.
Yeah, you want my kid to start smoking? No. I'm squishing the bug, dude. Sorry, it's brain fart. So what? Now that it's a new year, dude, I'm going to switch gears up here.
Sure.
Are there any huge, like, goals or any resolutions or anything you set for yourself for 2018?
Kinda. I mean, I have this trip coming up, so I wanted to prepare as much as I could for that. Hopefully compete while I'm there. It just avenged the 2 losses I had last year. The two tough guys. And that's pretty much it. Just keep on keeping on.
Yep, just keep training hard and you know, obviously 4 weeks out there, dude. You're gonna.
I think I want to fight 10 times this year.
10?
That's the goal. Yeah.
10 fights.
Yeah, so a lot of tournaments. I'm gonna try to get as many tournaments as I can.
Can you get how many fights can you get into a tournament then?
Well, there was one tournament I did last year where I fought twice in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, and within like 2 hours.
That's insane, dude. I mean, in the grappling world, that's pretty normal. You know, you do your tournament with 3 or 4 matches.
I think that's like a 16-man bracket they have in the summer, the TBA summer.
That's crazy. So you can have
over 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have up to 4 matches then, right?
About a weekend. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Style, man.
So you're gonna, wow. So you want to have 10 fights this year. Now as far as you just want to train as much as you can too, right?
Right, yeah. So I'm just trying to make this my my full-time gig, you know. But, you know, I'm realistic. I know kicking and punching, you know,
it's got a short shelf life too.
Right, and it's not going to pay bills. So, I mean, I'm going to try to find something, you know, that kind of balances that out where I'm able to do this.
Sure.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Would you ever look at coaching too, full-time eventually? Or?
Yeah. I'm getting my ACE certification right now.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, because that is so fun, man, and like that's something I wish.
Yeah, I love seeing like even like my stepdad, like it's just seeing him lose weight and stuff, and like I can see his skills increase every time we have a session. It's pretty cool.
Yep, yeah, it's something I like, you know, doing here, and a lot of them are. One of them's my kid, you know. A couple kids are the other coach's kids, so like I'm not making a lot of money with it, you know. But it's just, man, it'd be awesome if you could, yeah, because it's so rewarding compared to like sitting at a desk all day or
selling insurance. Who would do that, dude?
I don't know, man. There's people out there that are just sharks, man. Yeah, selling insurance or driving a truck like I have to do, man. Like that stuff. Yeah. I feel like, you know, if you can find a more rewarding job like that, that's where it's at, dude. But just around here, it's
like make your passion your living.
That's
what they say.
Yeah, that's awesome advice. I think people around here kind of may have like there's not quite as much money. Right? Not that everyone's broke, but it's not a big city. Like if we were in Chicago or something.
Right. It's night and day, dude.
Yeah. Sure. Did you ever actually train out that way too?
Or no? I have. Yeah. So my coach in St. Charles, he knows people in the city, so I'll go out there sometimes. I know some people, like you know, through networking, mutual friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll train out there sometimes and get some sparring in.
What's the competition like? Are they the same or?
It's good. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes they're better, sometimes they're worse.
Okay, you know? I didn't know if they're just like super intense because they're in that.
It's just like here.
Okay.
I think honestly, Rockford's a big fighting hub, and we have a lot of good fighters that are coming out of here. So I think
that's
true. Really put Chicago on check.
That's true. So do you keep up with the local MMA too?
Just from like people I know.
Okay.
You know, like
Danny's got another fight.
Yeah, Danny
coming.
has a fight February 3rd. Chan, I think maybe, but no one will fight him. So.
And then Tony's going to be doing kickboxing too,
right? Yeah, he has
a
kickboxing. Him and 2 other people, Johnny and Melissa, have a fight at more MMA.
From the gym, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought of something. Do you ever have to spar with females?
Yeah. So I'll spar with Melissa. It's not all the time, but I mean, she's a pit bull, man. She's great.
I was gonna ask, how do you approach that? Because like rolling with a female, it's so much different because especially like when you're heavier than them, a lot bigger,
right.
like not to be rude, but hey, I could smash you, because I'm so much bigger. So like, how do you pull it? Do you pull it back, or with her, she's just such a beast?
More output, just not as hard. Killing everything. Like we never like try to kill each other in sparring,
right?
Trying to build each other up. So
yeah. So I mean, you'll still use your good same technique, but maybe pull it back a little or something. Yeah, because I always wonder that with how that would work with striking, because I have I don't spar a lot, but in my experience, some people have a hard time pulling back. It seems like I don't know if you ever have those kind of partners.
I've had some bad experiences.
Yeah, like they don't understand that we're going light.
I don't want to bash on
everyone. Right. But you've had it, right?
Yeah.
I've had that with grappling too, with both, and it's like we're here, man. We're here to help each other. So let's use this good technique. Let's do it right, and then let's not hurt each other. And if someone taps, you let go, right? And, right? If you
hurt somebody, you're like, hey, you okay?
Yeah, this is your teammate, dude. Right. Like you're not.
Or even if you're cross training, there's like no reason to hurt anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Yeah, they're showing off like it matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did Team Green is the other one you said you trained at, right?
Yeah. I'll go over there. They'll help me get ready for fights sometimes and get some sparring and stuff.
Yeah. Do they do full MMA or is it kickboxing only there?
More kickboxing. I've never seen anyone rolling around really. But,
okay.
A lot of kickboxing.
See, because I don't know a lot of the gyms around here. I've been to Core Combat Sports. I went there, and then I've been to Handpaw by the airport. But really, other than that, I haven't been to a lot of the gyms. Like Shane, I know him pretty well.
Right.
But I've never even been in there.
Yeah.
So, have you been in?
Yeah.
It's a nice facility, right?
It really
definitely
is, nice
big
room and everything.
I've been to No Joke before too, but didn't they used to be in Rockford, or have they always been
Crimson
in the same
Ridge is when I where they were fight. Crimson Ridge is where I.
Okay, off Perryville, right? Yeah. So when did they move? Is that just recently? Or?
Like 2011, I think.
Oh, okay,
maybe.
So a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember back, when I first was getting into the grappling part.
Right.
I checked out a couple other schools, and I remember they worked where they are now, because now they're off Riverside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember they were up over. Had to be off Perryville then. Had to be by Crimson Ridge. Okay. Cool, man. So it's the same coach there, Rich.
Yeah.
He's been there the whole time, right?
Same people. Even me and Johnny had our first fight together, and we came up together. Chan started kind of around where we started, and Stress, another one of my main training partners, has been there the whole time too. So I mean, we've kind of just grown together. And there's a bunch of other people there too that we just build each other up. Yeah.
Do you feel like in all the things you do, like you were at school, I'm sure you've had other jobs, and then training, do you feel like training is probably where you made most of your friendships?
Oh, of course. Like the closest knit, because not many people can experience, we do whatever we're doing. And it's kind of like a big bond. We're beating each other up sometimes. And afterwards, hey, you want to go get a beer?
Right.
And it's just like, sure.
Yeah, dude, of course. Perfect. You caught me good. Let's go get, this one's on you or something or whatever. Right. Or if you're rolling, I get this tap, you're buying or something, but yeah. But I feel like that, it's very important for people that are kind of having a hard time, because when you get out of school, you get out of high school and college, and you're in the spot kind of where you're in, where you're going to be looking for a job.
Right.
There's not a lot of social things going on. You can go to the bar and get drunk every day, but you're not going to make like good lasting friendships. Exactly. I feel like anyone that's looking for their place should probably get into a martial art, get into training.
Great. It's a great outlet. I mean, it really helped me. It kept me, I was kind of scattered brained, not focused on school. I did martial arts and I got straight as arrow.
Yeah, that discipline, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think that's huge, and people don't. I think it's undervalued so much, because it's such a huge thing, and the friendships you make are so tight. I want to say, if I think about it, I have maybe one of the people I talk to out of all my friends, maybe one I've never trained with, or he never trained. But other than that, dude, everyone I talk to or hang out with is either punched me or try to choke me or something, right? Yeah. And that's kind of cool, because that too, when you guys go out in public, you feel a little safer together, and and you have a common interest, you have something to talk about, and I mean, you can come from all walks of life. You know, when you're getting into that younger age, like you, a lot of people, they have, you know, I'm not saying everybody, but people, when they get to that age or they're out of school and they don't have a job yet, they just want to party all the time, right?
Make bad decisions.
Yeah, and you can really make some really bad decisions and feel like you're on top of the world and you have all these friends, but
they're not there to stay.
No, they're not going to be around. So like that's super important for the people that are listening too, to understand that, like, I'm not saying you have to go train at No Joke or where I train or anything. Just get out and
find an outlet. It could be like play the guitar or something.
Dude,
like get a group of your friends, jam out.
Yeah, you could do karate in the garage. I don't care. Like
Dude,
stepbrothers,
best friends.
We could do it, dude. You could do it. I don't even care. I'm not even.
You want to lift weights in my barn?
Yeah, I got a barn. Come lift. But I mean, just something. You know, I guess if it's more physical, you know, like maybe working out together, even, right? I mean, I feel like you build a pretty strong bond over, you know, helping each other.
Started doing yoga with my girlfriend. Like
really?
Yoga, yeah, dude.
Is she going with you when you go to town, or no?
No. She hates. Oh, she don't say she hates it. She's just like, okay, have fun.
Oh, she is not gonna be happy about that. We don't want to say too much.
She's happy for me. She knows how much it means to me, and she's happy for me.
Yeah,
it's really cool. She gets it.
Yeah, but she's gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Oh man, is she gonna listen to this?
I don't even tell her I was coming on here. So.
Yeah, because man, 4.5 weeks is a long time. Mine would kill me, but you're lucky, dude. And that's another thing about fighting and kickboxing is it can be selfish. You know, it can be a very selfish sport. And
she gets upset sometimes, but she gets it in the long run. So I mean, it's something I love to do. I only have a short time to do it. So.
Yeah. You guys live together too?
No.
She'll have to come help with the cat then.
Oh,
right? She'll have to help with the animals.
Yeah,
right?
my dad take it.
Okay. Like, hey, come over here. And she's like,
change the litter box once a month.
Right? Yeah.
It'll be fine. The cats are pretty easy.
She's like, I hate that you're leaving, and now I gotta take care of your fucking cat. Right? I gotta come clean up cat shit in this litter box. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, like you were saying though, you need someone if you're gonna be in this.
You need someone to support you for sure. I mean, if someone's bringing you down, you got to pick one or the other. I feel like, you know. Yeah, and that sucks. You don't ever want to be in that. Suck. You don't want to be in that position where you're chasing your dreams on one side, and then there's another person saying, "Hey, it's either me or your dreams," you know. Right.
And yeah, you gotta meet someone that's kind of selfless to put up with that, and then hopefully it works out in the long run to where it pays off for both of you.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. Was there anything else you want to touch on while I got you here? We're good on time. We're at about like 40 minutes. So.
I mean, I can't think off the top of my head. I do have a fight coming up in March 10th in Janesville, Wisconsin, I think. Waco show.
Okay. Is it Waco or Waco? How's it?
Waco. W-A-K-O.
W-A-K-O in Janesville. Do you know the venue? Exactly where it is?
I think it's the Holiday Inn. They have a little convention center.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I fought there last year. They had a show in January last year. But it should be the same. I think it's the same place. I think Shane's putting it on.
Okay, so it's March
10th.
March 10th. Okay. So that's literally when you get back home, like within a week or something? Or?
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Or 2 weeks. Yeah. Man, so you're going to be ready. You're going to come with that Thailand Muay Thai banana tree kicking.
Yeah, hopefully I can kick through a tree, but I don't know.
Oh, man.
Facebook famous.
I hope you don't get injured doing it, dude. 'Cause that, I see that, and it hurts me watching sometimes, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But and these kids are like 12 years old doing it.
Yeah, they start when they're like 4 or 5, and by the time they're my age, they have like 300 or 400 fights.
Holy cow, dude!
That's their sport, you know. It's our football. They're kicking people's faces.
Or like wrestling, right? It's pretty popular around here too. Same thing. That's true. Are you any of your teammates fighting there too, or are you?
I think me and Chan are fighting. I think that's all I know for sure. But I have a fight April 21st in Key West, Florida, for a title.
Yeah, so anybody looking to go on vacation?
Yeah, he wants to go on vacation.
Okay, sweet, dude. And is there anywhere people can find you if they're looking for you on social media?
Yeah, so Ryan Rutherford on Facebook and Muay Thai Ry, R-Y, 45 on Instagram.
Nice. And then if they're looking for you in person, you'll be at No Joke?
I'll be at No Joke. Mixed martial arts off Riverside.
Okay. Is that Loves Park considered?
Park,
yeah.
Right behind the Beef Roux.
Right behind the Beef Roux. Okay, cool. Well, dude, Brian, thanks for coming out, man. I know this is kind of a far drive, and you probably have to train at 5.
Yeah, I have a class I'm teaching at 5:30.
Oh, yeah. So we got about an hour before it starts. So, yeah, we'll get out of here. Perfect. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.